In 1921, in the quiet countryside outside of Lancaster, several small villages existed in the undisturbed area known as Manheim Township. This quiet area was shattered by a fire at an abandoned dairy. With no fire protection established in Manheim Township, the residents could only watch as the dairy burned. In response to this fire, the first fire company was formed in Manheim Township. A second fire company was formed shortly after, and by the end of 1921, the Eden and Neffsville fire companies were providing service to the community. These two fire companies existed to protect the citizens of Manheim Township until 1946, when our third fire company, the Southern Manheim Township Fire Company, was formed and officially received its charter. These three volunteer fire companies would provide dedicated service to the community for many years to come. As the three volunteer fire companies moved into the 1960s and 70s, Manheim Township began to grow around them and their number of responses began to rise. Development in the 1980s and 90s began to transform our once quiet volunteer stations into busy suburban fire rescue stations who were and continue today to respond to an above-average number of emergency incidents. After 90 years of firefighting history provided by our dedicated volunteer personnel who showed true commitment to their community, the Manheim Township Fire Rescue System was born to unite our volunteer organizations and help manage the service demands of today. Today, the Manheim Township Fire Rescue System is a progressive suburban fire rescue organization comprised of 3 dedicated all-volunteer stations and municipal career personnel. The 3 all-volunteer fire rescue stations in the Manheim Township Fire Rescue System, Eden, Neffsville, and Southern Manheim Township, have evolved into the backbone of the Manheim Township Fire Rescue System. Volunteer and career personnel standing side by side with the support of the community and municipal government provide the highest possible level of fire rescue services to the community of Manheim Township. The Manheim Township Fire Rescue System responds to approximately 2,500 emergency incidents annually. These incidents include a variety of emergency responses such as residential and commercial building fires. A wide variety of building types can be found in Manheim Township, all of which require a structural fire response. From single-family homes to large commercial complexes, structural firefighting is one of the primary functions of our fire rescue system. Vehicle and technical rescue incidents. Numerous units within the Manheim Township Fire Rescue System are certified by the Pennsylvania Department of Health as basic or advanced level rescue units. These units respond and provide service at automobile accidents, machinery incidents, technical rescue incidents, and other types of incidents where specialized rescue services are needed. Hazardous materials incidents. Not only does the Manheim Township Fire Rescue System respond to incidents involving hazardous materials within our own municipality, but we respond throughout all of Lancaster County as the contracted support agency for the Lancaster County Hazardous Materials Response Team. Emergency medical calls. All stations within the Manheim Township Fire Rescue System operate licensed quick response units following all guidelines of the Pennsylvania Department of Health. Our fire rescue units respond in support of local emergency medical services. Our EMTs and first responders assist with patient care for ill and injured persons in our community. The Manheim Township Fire Rescue System maintains a modern fleet of firefighting apparatus. Our modern fleet consists of 4 structural pumpers, a pumper tanker, a rescue squad, a tractor-drawn aerial, and numerous squad and support vehicles. The Manheim Township Fire Rescue System prides itself on having well-trained and skilled personnel. We provide all the means necessary for our personnel to excel in all types and levels of training. All 3 of our volunteer stations participate in the Pennsylvania State Fire Commissioner's Participating Department Program. This program recognizes fire departments for having a certain percentage of their firefighters nationally certified to standards set by the National Fire Protection Association. Our 3 volunteer stations all exceed the 75% level in this program. Regular weekly training is conducted on a variety of skills that our firefighters use to perform their jobs. Many of these hands-on skills are conducted at our modern Lancaster County Public Safety Training Center.
The training requirements for Manheim Township are high compared to other places around, but it's a very good thing. It really challenges you, and the department and the township pays for all your training. They pay for you to get to the training, so there's really no excuse that you can't take it. And it's all good classes, all stuff that's going to help you in your career. It's a great place to learn, great place to grow. If you're in college, it's a free place to live.
Manheim Township is very fortunate to have a lot of competent and qualified individuals, including some specialists. We operate on the foam task force. Nashville Fire Company has a couple pieces of equipment, including our tanker. They carry specialized firefighting foam. You name it, they handle it. And to have people that are qualified and competent enough to participate in that makes it a very good place to run.
The Manheim Township Fire Rescue System does not only provide emergency response services, but also provides various other non-emergency services and benefits to our community. One of these services is public education, where a wide variety of programs are provided to the community for persons of all ages.
It's very rewarding to be able to go out and actually answer the questions that people have. They are very, very grateful to us for being able to come out and give our time to answer their questions.
Our inflatable fire safety house provides a great learning experience to young children in a fun and safe environment. The Manheim Township Fire Rescue System is proud to have the only one of these units in all of Pennsylvania.
We allow the children to go in, we explain some of the things on the walls, and we explain some different fire safety tactics that we would use. And then they're allowed to play in the house for a while. We set off a smoke alarm and have them practice exiting the house and finding a meeting place.
While the Manheim Township Fire Rescue System is proud of the service we provide to our community, none of this would be possible without people. We are fortunate to have a dedicated and committed group of volunteers who help accomplish our mission day after day. But as in other communities all across Pennsylvania, we are facing a crisis. Our volunteer ranks are dwindling. We are finding it harder and harder to provide service to our community and fulfill our mission. Do you have what it takes to wear our uniform?